So today I'm going to share with you 15 do's and don'ts with different mediums. In total, I have 5 categories. So let's go! The first category is pencil. So the first point you always need to know is to remember to put different amounts of pressure depending on the portion you are doing. A few people do the opposite of what I'm saying and the picture doesn't look interesting. The second point is to always use a sharpened pencil for finer details. And the last point is to use tortillons or paper stumps, and these are what they are. To smudge areas where you want smudged with pencil lines. The second category is acrylic. The first point that I will always mention is to blend when the colors are wet. Otherwise, use a damp brush and start mixing with very light pressure. The second point that I would mention is use a variety of brushes. The brushes that I would recommend is a number 4 slanted brush, a number 2 flat brush, a number 12 round tip brush, a number 2 fan brush, a number 1 round tip brush, and a number 6 flat brush. The third step is to not batch mix because you will end up with the colors that you do not want. The third category is soft pastel. Remember to use your blenders for thick paper and your finger for regular paper. The second point is to look at your reference very carefully and add in your colors very slowly because soft pastel tends to mix very quickly. The third point that I would recommend is to use a wet cloth to remove mistakes that you have done. Remember to do this very gently because you may rip or tear the paper. The fourth category is oil pastel. The first step that I would recommend is to put very light pressure when doing oil pastels because you can't overlap them. The second step that I would recommend is to break your pastel in half to get sharp edges to do finer details. The third and last step for oil pastels is to blend oil pastels. You must put both colors next to each other and start overlapping them in the middle. The fifth and last category is watercolor. The first point is to have a very damp brush when blending because people tend to use the dry brush technique and they end up removing the pigment. The second step is to add less paint but more water. And the last and third step is to have thick paper when doing watercolor artworks so that when they absorb the paint, it won't tear. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you know when I post my videos. Bye!